This is the news on Good Governance Radio. Hello and good morning. Welcome to Good Governance Radio News on the hour. I am Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David. And first off, our very top stories. We killed 2, arrested 13 aides in Igbowo's house raid, says DSS. Oil experts list benefits as a National Assembly breaks 12-year jinx, passes PIB. Now the news in full shortly. This is the news on Good Governance Radio. The Department of State Service on Thursday paraded 12 of Sunday Igbowo's followers, saying one other was being profiled. The DSS said a joint team of security operatives had raided Igbowo's residence earlier on Thursday based on an intelligence report. Parading the suspects at the national headquarters of the Secret Police, a spokesperson said the security team was engaged in a gun duel by 9 men suspected to be Igbowo's guards. He said a team of joint security operatives raided the residence of Sunday Adeyemo at Soka in Ibadan. This was based on intelligence that he had stockpiled arms in his place. The Yoruba Social Cultural Group, Afenifere, has reacted to the attack on the residence of a Yoruba rights activist, Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igbowo. Acting leader of the group, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, in a statement signed on Thursday by the National Publicity Secretary, Jare Ajayi, said the attack was a sad reminder of what Nigerians went through under the inglorious regime of the late General Sani Abacha. The group said further that the attack is a sad indicator that we are fast returning to the era of the late Sani Abacha, when anyone who expressed opinions contrary to the government's position would be fatally attacked. You are listening to Good Governance Radio News on the hour. And still to come, Apochi can't afford to lose a next fight, says Obo. This is the news on Good Governance Radio.
Welcome back. If you're just joining, this is the news on Good Governance Radio. And straight on to the news for the day. The Senate on Thursday passed the Petroleum Industrial Bill and approved that 3% of profit made by oil firms should be shared to host communities. The Underchamber passed the PIB 2021 after the clause-by-clause consideration of the report of its Joint Committee on Petroleum on PIB. Lawmakers from the South-South geopolitical zone, however, protested against the 3% approved for the host communities and called for 5%. The Senate had before then held a closed session with the Minister of State of Petroleum, Minister of State for Petroleum, I beg your pardon, and the Group Managing Director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. And finally, today on sports, former WBA Intercontinental Lightweight Champion Peter Obo has urged Efe, Nigerian Pitbull Apoche's management team, to ensure that he wins his next fight, saying another lose may derail the Nigerian's ambition from winning a world title. Bardon Glutton upset Apoche in a cruiserweight fight last week. A worried Obo called on the Nigerian boxers team to double their effort and ensure that he does not fail and fall in the rankings. He said Apoche, should learn from his mistakes. It is obvious that he is a good fighter, but not a perfect one. So he must improve on his skills, and he is still maturing and has to move up to a world-class league.
This is the news on Good Governance Radio.
And that is all that we have for you today. But just before we end the news, a quick recap of our very top stories. We killed 2, arrested 13 aides in Igbo's house raid, says the DSS. And oil experts list the benefits as National Assembly breaks 12 years jinx and passes the PIB. That is all that we can take on the news today on Good Governance Radio. Do well to join and follow all our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Good Governance Radio, or you can stream us live 24 hours at www.ggr.com.ng, and you can be a part of any and all of our conversations by sending your SMS and your WhatsApp message and a phone call to 0913 023 6602, 0913 023 6602. Do have a lovely Friday morning.
This is the news on Good Governance Radio.
Your systems are offline.
This is the Good Governance Radio. GGR. Stay with us.